He could be the Jey Uso of this story. WWE legend has high hopes for 37-year-old superstar. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. WWE legend Bully Ray has high hopes for Kairi Sane, who he believes could play the role of Jey Uso in her current storyline. Sane is involved in a story with Asuka, Iyo Sky, and Rhea Ripley. For weeks, there has been tension between the Kabuki Warriors and the duo of Sky Ripley. On the September 22nd episode of Monday Night Raw, Asuka and Sane attacked Ripley and then betrayed Sky. Speaking on Busted Open Radio, Ray suggested that Sane could be the breakout star of this entire story. He thinks that the 37-year-old superstar could play the role of Jey, who is involved in the OG Bloodline storyline with Roman Reigns and the rest of his family. "I'm liking this story. It's a good little soap opera," he said. Obviously, Rhea included too. Asuka is playing her part very, very well. Kairi is doing a great job. Kairi could be the shining star in this whole thing. Kairi, she could be the Jey Uso of this story, the breakout star of this story. Iyo, it felt wishy-washy, Ray said. Sam Roberts thinks that Jey Uso could become the next Roman Reigns in WWE. Sam Roberts thinks that Jey Uso will ultimately take Roman Reigns' position in the Bloodline storyline. Jey has taken Reigns' advice and has prioritized himself over others. Speaking on the Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Roberts said, "I think what we're seeing now is the actual realization and visualization of what if the Bloodline was always Jey's story. And if the Bloodline always was Jey's story, then the point of the story is not for Jey Uso to beat Roman Reigns for the championship. The point of the story is for Jey Uso to become Roman Reigns. And the Usos reunited on this week's WWE Raw after the OTC came to his cousin's aid. Randy Orton's role in Matt Riddle, apologizing to Roman Reigns after saying he'd beat him in real fight. Did Randy Orton play a crucial role in mending the broken relationship between Matt Riddle and Roman Reigns?" Appearing as a guest on TMZ's Inside the Ring podcast, the former NXT champion recalled the time when he received an angry text from the OTC for his claims to beat him in a fight and decided to seek help from the Viper. Check out the clip below. The one half of the RK Bro emphasized that he was unsure of the apology that he had written and showed it to Orton, who improvised it and tried to calm things between the two wrestlers. He said, however, Riddle could not help but stir the pot as he threw in one last jab, stating how Reigns loves him. But that does not change the fact that he could beat the tribal chief in a fight. What did Matt Riddle comment on Roman Reigns? Following the release of Matt Riddle from WWE in 2023, he has decided to expose the wrestlers and have bad blood with them. However, even during his time at the company, he could not avoid getting heat from his fellow locker room colleagues. One such name happens to be Roman Reigns, and his comments about the wrestling titan were not only outright disrespectful, but also generated nuclear heat from the locker room. During an interview with WrestleRant, Riddle decided to take shots at the head of the table and mentioned how unimpressed he was with him. He claimed that the push he receives from WWE is because he is related to The Rock, and he can take him down in a real fight. He said the former US champion was not done yet and stated how RK Bro was ahead in merch sales and advised him to get off his high horse because while he is great at his work, he is the second generation and he uses his family ties for moving needles. Riddle continued, the comments were notorious but divisive. Since Riddle has an MMA background, it is possible that Reigns could taste a humiliating defeat. However, in the kayfabe world of WWE, Riddle was no match for him as Reigns continued his dominant run during the Bloodline saga. Matt Riddle regrets Randy Orton's help in apologizing to Roman Reigns, the head of the table, credit World Wrestling Entertainment. Unsurprisingly, a comment of that scale would indeed infuriate a locker room giant like Roman Reigns, as he is the highest paid wrestler in WWE and the favorite name of the announcers. Naturally, Riddle faced backlash for his comments and decided to write an apology to Roman Reigns. While talking on the My Love Letter to Wrestling podcast, Riddle unraveled how he decided to take the Legend Killer's help, which made things worse as the OTC refused to accept it. He said this was not the reply he was hoping to get from the Grand Slam champion, and from the incident onwards, he learned to never take Orton's help to write an apology. Roman Reigns and Matt Riddle still have beef with each other. Do you think Randy Orton's nonchalant apology text made the situation significantly worse? Let us know in the comments below. Does the WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry no longer want Roman Reigns versus The Rock match, rumored for WrestleMania 43? The long-awaited dream match between Roman Reigns and The Rock has faced numerous setbacks, including fan backlash at WrestleMania XL and The Rock's demanding schedule. Roman Reigns versus The Rock has been a dream match for wrestling fans for many years, with plans to headline WrestleMania multiple times, but it never came to fruition. One of the closest chances was at WrestleMania XL, where the match was set as the main event. However, fans rejected the idea because WWE had spent years building Cody Rhodes as the star for that stage, and they were unwilling to see The Rock take the spotlight from the American Nightmare, The Rock's busy schedule. There were also rumors that WrestleMania 41 might host the match, but The Rock's busy Hollywood schedule made it impossible for him to participate. Though the match remains a possibility, WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry has expressed that he is no longer interested in watching it. Speaking recently with TMZ Inside the Ring, Henry said he was hopeful before WrestleMania in prior years, but not anymore. Henry explained that the storyline should focus on Roman Reigns gaining full support as champion within his family rather than fear. He highlighted The Rock's heritage as the tribal chief and descendant of Peter Mavia, with the sacred Ula Fala around his neck. Henry believes The Rock should evolve to become a respected babyface, chief of all chiefs, with family support, which fits better with Reigns' current character arc. Potential match in Saudi Arabia. Looking ahead, WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia is rumored as a potential stage for this iconic bout, despite The Rock being around 56 years old by then. While it poses challenges, many fans remain intrigued by the possibility of finally seeing Roman Reigns face The Rock. In a marquee main event. WWE News and Rumor Roundup, four-time champion attacks reporter. Major accusations against Brock Lesnar. Update on Roman Reigns' future. Welcome to an exciting edition of WWE News and Rumor Roundup for the 4th of October, 2025. Today, we'll cover stories around Roman Reigns' future, accusations against Brock Lesnar, and a four-time champion's attack on a reporter. Update on Roman Reigns' future following WWE Raw. Roman Reigns made a surprise return to the Stamford-based promotion when he appeared and assisted the USOs against the Vision's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. After Jimmy and Jey won the match, Reigns gave some much-needed advice to main event Jey as the show went off. Recently, it came to light via a promotional image from American Airlines Center that Roman Reigns will be on the upcoming edition of Monday Night Raw and will open the show. It seems like Reigns' commitments to the live-action film Street Fighter have ended for now, and he's back on the road for the foreseeable future. WWE. Roman Reigns, WWE News, and Rumor Roundup Four-time champion attacks reporter. Major accusations against Brock Lesnar. Update on Roman Reigns' future. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Images from Welcome to an exciting edition of WWE News and Rumor Roundup for the 4th of October, 2025. Today, we'll cover stories around Roman Reigns' future, accusations against Brock Lesnar, and a four-time champion's attack on a reporter. Let quote ask get started. #5. Update on Roman Reigns' future following WWE Raw. Roman Reigns made a surprise return to the Stamford-based promotion when he appeared and assisted the USOs against the Vision's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. After Jimmy and Jey won the match, Reigns gave some much-needed advice to main event Jey as the show went off air. Triple H dislikes these WWE stars. Who are they? Recently, it came to light via a promotional image from American Airlines Center that Roman Reigns will be on the upcoming edition of Monday Night Raw and will open the show. It seems like Reigns' commitments to the live-action film Street Fighter have ended for now, and he's back on the road for the foreseeable future. Add ask as preferred source. #4. Reason behind Tony D'Angelo's absence from WWE NXT reports. Tony D'Angelo was at the top of the card a while back before he lost the North American Championship to the Culling's Shawn Spears. Things took a drastic turn for the Don of NXT when he lost his faction as Channing Stack's Lorenzo turned on him. After the stable ended, D'Angelo was last seen in a cryptic vignette in July 2025 and hasn't competed for the product. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, the 30-year-old WWE star asked for time off, and he's not injured in any manner. It'll be interesting to see when he returns to the brand. WWE star makes major accusations against Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has been one of the biggest draws in the Stamford-based promotion's history under Vince McMahon's regime. However, the Beast also tends to do things his way, and people don't often question him or go over his head in these situations. In an interview with TMZ Sports Inside the Ring, former WWE star Matt Riddle accused Brock Lesnar of going into the business for himself in Saudi Arabia when 6 superstars, including Lesnar, were inside the Elimination Chamber in a match for the WWE Championship. Riddle explained how the 3-time Universal Champion punched the plexiglass door and entered the match earlier than planned. Moreover, he stated that Lesnar cut the match short of 15 minutes and forgot his number, which forced others to adapt as Brock Lesnar went into business for himself. Multi-time WWE Champion turns heel on SmackDown. The Miz was seen tagging with Carmelo Hayes, and the two became a notable duo on Friday Night SmackDown. Unfortunately, there were some issues between The Miz and Hayes, as the A-lister began stealing opportunities from him on the Blue brand. On the most recent edition of Friday Night SmackDown, The Miz made a shocking statement when Hayes was on the entrance ramp, and he hit him with a skull-crushing finale to end their partnership. However, this was retaliation for when Carmelo ended their team in a backstage segment before appearing in front of the crowd. WWE star Matt Riddle attacks a reporter. In 2023, Matt Riddle was one of the names that were released from WWE in September. Since the release, Riddle has been working on the independent circuit and adding championship gold to his name. However, it seems like the original bro was once again in the headlines due to another controversy. In an appearance on TMZ Sports Inside the Ring, the 39-year-old attacked a reporter during an interview when the star didn't agree with the reporter's opinion, and the comment about earning a payday in a fight with Jake Paul didn't sit well with the original bro. This is the thing I like, when people either say, "That's not what I'm trying to say," or "No disrespect." When you F***** kings say something disrespectful, let's be honest. I've done your F asterisk asterisk king shasterisk asterisk T podcast how many times? 3, 4 F asterisk asterisk king times. I'm not even F asterisk asterisk king here to talk to you, mother fur. I'm here to wrestler at MLW where I was the former world champion. I'm about to be the F asterisk asterisk king world champion again. I don't know why you bring up CM Punk. I get a bunch of F asterisk asterisk king headaches all the F asterisk asterisk king time.